Hi everyone, I'm back to do another video. Um, just want to say thank you to everybody that's followed me and have watched my other videos um, about my dreams and what God has been doing in my life and speaking into my heart. I do believe it's for a reason, and this video is more about a dream that I had many years back, um, maybe a little over 4 years ago. I had this dream, and I shouldn't say it's a dream because it wasn't really a dream. It was more like a vision. God allowed me to see something of myself, of where I was at in my life um, prior to me getting baptized. So when I decided to get baptized, I was going through a series of Bible study, reading the Bible, learning more about the Word God and all that prior to my baptism. And I was going through a lot at the time, and it was very emotional time for me. It was like a purging of all the regrets, of all the pain, of all of just everything in life that had led me to that point. Honestly, that's a whole separate video of the things I've gone through in my life, and I'm not going to dive into details about that right now. But I am going to be specific on what God showed me and why it is so important for people to know and to wake up that there is a fight for your soul. I never thought about it before, never really took that into account growing up. I always believed in God, you believe you're okay, whatever, try to be a good person, things happen, that's it. That's all you have to do. Just try to be an okay person, try to be a decent person. I come to find out there's more to it than just that. And this vision I had, God allowed me to see where I was in my life 5 days before my baptism. And I had this vision. I was laying in my bed in my room, and I was not asleep because I don't remember falling asleep. And this was 5 days before my baptism. I was laying in my bed, and all I remember is my bed was no longer my bed anymore. I was laying down in this desert field. It was barren, like just dry and desert. And all of a sudden, I look around and I'm laying on the desert, and I look around and I see bones, just bones everywhere, just of of people, skeletons around me. And I didn't, honestly, I thought it was just a dream to scare me. Back then, I didn't have the discernment that I have now. Um, but later on, I realized that that dream or vision that God gave me as I saw myself in the desert with dry bones, He allowed me to see where I was. I was dead in my sin. I was. So, like, I was so far from God that I did not realize it. And He allowed me to see that. He allowed me to see where I was in my life. And to think about it, it makes me sad. And to think about it more now is just amazing. I am so grateful to God for what He's brought me out of. And there's no words. Like, He allowed me to see, like, hey, Eve, this is where you are right now. 5 days before my baptism, He showed me that I was in a field with carcasses, skeletons, bones, dry bones, whatever you want to call it, and I was just surrounded them. My bedroom became a desert of bones. And I saw it. I vividly saw it. I could close my eyes now and I could see it. And just know that there is a fight for your soul. There's a fight for your soul. There is. If you don't think the devil is real or Satan is real, he is. And the world has really convinced us that there isn't, and that there actually is. We are so deceived and we're so blinded by, all the distractions around the world, and, just we sugarcoat the gospel like it's just about prosperity now. It's just about, doing you and being great and prosperity, but I don't hear the other side, the other aspect of this walk with God. Like, there is a battle. It is more than just prosperity. It's knowing what Jesus did for us, knowing exactly what he did for us, and walking in that faith, walking that we know the truth. There's no other way to put it. We know the truth. We need to walk in it. We need to proclaim it. We need to help others because we are so lost. I don't have to tell people to know, just look at the news. Like, I'm not making it up. Look at the news. Look at you turn on the TV and you look at the news around the world, the things that are happening in this country, the things that are happening in other countries, not just this country. Like, other countries are way worse. I don't have to say it. Just look at it for yourself. And same with God. Ask God. If God hasn't come into your heart, just ask. Ask and you shall receive, it says in the Bible. Anything to knock and the door shall be opened. Sorry. I just pray for everybody. You guys really need to wake up. Anybody that's watching this, you come across this video, if you knew my life before, you would understand. You would truly understand what God has delivered me from. You would truly understand what God saved me from, and I give him all the glory because it was not me. It was not me that saved myself. I didn't just one day wake up and be like, I'm just going to do better. But honestly, I needed God. I needed God to show me the right way, to just guide me. I didn't want to be apart from him anymore because he showed me what life was without him. And I don't want to be apart from him. I want to know him. I want to be with him. I want to know his heart. I want to know what makes him happy. Sharing this, I just want people to understand what God has shown me. There is a fight for your soul. Please understand that. Open your Bible. Look at the scriptures. Pray in the spirit. Ask for discernment. Ask God what is really going on here, because there is a fight. And we get distracted so easily by just the most insignificant things sometimes, if you really think about it. But there is a fight. Those are my kids, sorry. I'm going to try to wrap this up. But God showed me. God did show me where I was. I was dead in my sin. And I've had other dreams, that showed me other things that tried to scare me. But I knew that was the enemy trying to scare me. But this is just a dream or a vision. It was a vision of me, of where I was in my life. God allowed me to see where I was, or where I would end up, to be honest, if I didn't turn to him. And it was probably the most frightening thing I could see. It was saddening, laying there, surrounded by bones, dry bones. I was in Death Valley, as you could say. I was dead in my sin. I was so apart from God that I did not know. I had no clue. And you won't realize that until you truthfully, humbly, and just seek him with all of your heart. Seek him. Ask for forgiveness. Ask God to show you. And he will. I promise you he will. I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope everybody is well. God bless. please open your Bible and pray. And I pray for all of you to look for him. Ask him to reveal himself to you. Ask Jesus to reveal himself to you, and he will. God bless. Have a good day.